there. I've been cutting paths and stuff too. I'm gonna turn this back into woods. Trees transplanted up there. There's a nice little cedar. That's a volunteer. This one we transplanted last year. That's a sucker. It just sucked away from somewhere. Not sure where. I love these trees. I call them cinnamon trees. They got them nice, pretty little flowers on the top when they bloom. There's a transplant from this year. More trees. Gotta love it. Yeah, got all kinds of cover for the critters. All kinds of cover. Just a little tour. Hopefully I'll get enough memory on this phone for this thing. Huh?
What is this tree?
I don't know.
There's some kind of berries coming on it.
Is there?
All over it.
What's the ones up top? The little ones. I guess the berries.
Oh, dogwood. It's
Dogwood,
not
yeah.
dogwood.
It's not dogwood?
No.
I'm not sure what it is then. We'll see this fall what the leaves colored. Leaves colored. A view of the pond. A wildlife sanctuary. Our own personal wildlife sanctuary. I'm going to go up the path. I usually keep mowed. Oh yeah. Critters are important. You realize we're going to have ticks all over us.
Yeah, I'm not walking that way.
Okay, I'll meet you up top. Yeah, here's our little canopy area here. I usually keep this mowed a little bit shorter, but you guys just ain't had time. Everything else takes precedence. As long as the critters have a home, we're good to go. Nice little path for the grandkids. Enjoy nature. Willow tree I got cut down. It's not a weeping willow. I wanted a weeping willow and they sent us that. Does not weep one bit. Another transplant I did. Oh, a tree hit that transplant. That's the old dead willow tree. It wind blew over the other day. And that's my transplant I'm going to get off of it. So I'm wondering if these are sumac trees. I'm not sure. Not them, but that one. It's got the pretty, it's the pretty, I want to say flowers, but they're blooms. Here's how they start. They turn into like a real pretty reddish burgundy. Sassafras is what the Indians made tea out of root. And them are up there. That's another volunteer pine. You call it a scraggly pine, don't you? Or actually, that was just ate up with honeysuckle. Yeah. Yeah. There's critters that hide in there. There's more berries. Going up another path. Beautiful. Ooh, spider webs there. Here's another, looks like a cedar growing in between there. That's a volunteer. I got some sassafras trees over here. Look, what's that? Big freaking tree. So yeah, we'll get deer, fox, coyote, rabbit, as you've seen. And more trees. I think that's sumac. Yep. There's sassafras, I believe.
Yep.
That's the sassafras tree, I believe. Anybody knows any different, let me know. That's how I was explained, though. And these are all volunteers. So, yeah. It's pretty much it on the property besides the solar panel part of it. But, my wife's Washington hawthorn
Yeah.
flattens my mower tire all the time. Right there. Here's another one, like we need another one.
Usually that one's fine.
That's another, I think, are sumacs. They get pretty.
It's our first tree.
Yeah, it's our first potted tree. Some more volunteer pines. These are the trees I really like, though. Come here.
This one back here is doing its thing already.
Yeah, there we go. That one's older. Must be older, but that's what they do. And little blooms on top. They're beautiful. Yeah, this is a transplant we transplanted a couple years ago. It was like knee high. So you can see how big it got. Good wind blocker for them. Yep. Here's my target pit. About 40 yards to the house. I shoot off my back porch. It's got like a 6-foot tall embankment on top that I had pushed up, so no lead going anywhere but in there. And one of the wife's rose bushes, which I also hate because the thorns get me every time I mow. Yeah, sure is. Well, folks, thanks for watching. That's a tour of my property. And have a good rest of your weekend.